Hi everyone, and yeah, I'm back with my regular reviews after having an entire month, the month of October, dedicated to my festival, the Seraph Horror Festival, which is now done. Yeah, the first year is done, and I think it went good. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you all watched the award ceremony video. And of course, congratulations to all the winners in the categories. But this month in November, the theme is Mario Bava. Yes, I'll be reviewing four movies from the director Mario Bava, and I'm starting with A Bay of Blood today. So let's get into it. So, A Bay of Blood is from 1971, it's from Italy. It's directed by, of course, Mario Bava. It's also written by Mario Bava and a lot of other people like Giuseppe Zacariello, Filippo Ottoni, Dardano Sacchetti, among a lot of people. And starring Claudine Augier, Luigi Pistilli, Claudio Camasi, Anna Maria Rosati, Chris Avram, and Laura Betty, among a lot of characters as well. So in this one, we have this elderly heiress who is killed by her husband, who wants control of her fortunes and estate. And then we have like a lot of relatives, friends, people who are willing to kill to get to her fortunes and to get to the estate, of course. And then everything is also complicated by these teenagers who decide to camp out in a dilapidated building on the estate. So I first saw this when I was quite young. I had read a lot about this because this also goes under the name The Twitch of the Death Nerve, which I always thought was such a cool title before I even watched it. And I was so excited and I watched it when I was young. And what I do remember are the vibrant colors and the murders. And then I just recently rewatched it for the first time in ages. So I was very excited. And I mean, this movie opens up really beautifully with like gorgeous music, gorgeous setting, and just an overall typical kind of Italian 1970s era kind of horror film. Which is really good. And as I said, in the first scene, we see this heiress get killed, but there's also a twist in the scene, which I'm not going to spoil. But we're already setting the bar for the screenplay and script and story kind of high already in that scene, and everything is very beautifully just done. It's kind of done in a very elegant way. And then we hear this music, and it kind of shifts over to these teenagers who, just want to party, have a good time, dance, and yeah. And I didn't really remember a lot about the story when rewatching this, so it does take a lot of twists and turns, and it really doesn't go in the direction that I thought it would go. So I was actually very happy about that because I was anticipating. I didn't really remember, how much time it took before anything started happening after the first opening scene. But things did happen quite fast, which was a really good thing. Because in just a span of 10-15 minutes, a lot of kills and murders did happen after the first scene. And I mean, there are some really spectacular and memorable kills in this one. We have, a hatchet to a face. And also we have, the double impaling on the bed, which is very reminiscent of Friday the 13th, part 2. I know there's been debates and discussion of, was this inspired by this or not? And yeah, and we have the head falling off, and yeah, just a lot of very cool and memorable kills and great effects. There was like one kill which I thought could have probably been done a bit better regarding the how they filmed it in terms of the effect, because yeah, yeah, the editing kind of didn't match up with how, from the angles and stuff like that. But it was a fun kill anyway. But that is probably my only remark regarding that area. And then we also have a story of all the relatives and friends, you know, wanting this fortune. And it really feels like a cat and mouse game. Like, we bring Throne right in the middle of it. Because we're like, oh, okay, so this person definitely did it. And then we bring Throne a curveball, and then another, and then another. And yeah, so you're never really sure of anything, which I really liked. But it did feel that it kind of dragged on a bit towards the ending. So that is why this is not getting a top mark, so to speak, but it's still a really good and one of the best movies from Bava, in my opinion. So I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10. And here is my edition of it. It's a collection of 8 films by Mario Bava, and this is the second collection. I also have the first one. I bought them when I was very young. So let's open it up. And here is Bay of Blood, and we have this gorgeous poster for it. And here is the background. Yeah, and it's also said aka Twitch of the Death Nerve. And it features audio commentary with author Tim Lucas, trailer, radio spots, poster, and still gallery. So not a lot of extra stuff, but still a really cool edition. And here is the inside of it. Okay, so, and it's from Anchor Bay. Here's the little logo. Yeah, and as I said, an 8 out of 10. We're off to a great start this month, and I can't wait to review and rewatch and review the next 3 Mario Bava movies. So please let me know in the comments below your own thoughts about A Bay of Blood, or aka Twitch of Death Nerve. So thank you so much for watching, and hope you'll have an amazing rest of the week. Bye!